It's Friday.
It's Friday. Yoo-hoo!
There you go.
Yeah, well, I had to throw that in too.
It's April the 11th. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. What a day yesterday.
Yeah, it was beautiful, wasn't it?
On my phone, it's at 21 through Oakville.
Yeah.
But I think that was a little off.
I didn't look at the thermometer, but I was outside soaking it up. It was nice.
It was beautiful,
Yeah.
but we're looking at our statistics, and the hot spot across the province was apparently Windsor.
Oh, was
Which
it?
I would believe, because they generally are warmer down there.
I thought I heard my daughter saying, yippee!
All the way from Windsor?
All the way from Windsor, yeah.
All right, we'll take a look at those temperature values in a moment, but first, let's start off where we are right now.
So that is good news. And I don't think the winds are going to be quite... The winds were pretty wicked yesterday.
They gusted almost up to 80.
Yeah, they're pretty...
Pearson.
I was worried about a lot of branches that are precariously hanging off a lot of the trees still up in Georgetown. And some of them did come down.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah. Now, today is going to be a much better day for that very reason. We're not going to see those winds. So yesterday, even though, I mean, we got up to 19, 20 degrees in some areas, it felt a little cooler with that wind.
Yeah, it did.
And the wind was kind of a nuisance.
It was. Dust blowing around,
everywhere.
Sand blowing in your face. Awful. It was a pretty difficult to walk around.
Unfortunately, you may bring those back. I know. It's not the best news, but I'll talk about that in your long range. First, I'm going to turn things over to Tom for traffic.
Thank you very much, Emily. Well, once in a while on a Friday, I decided to let my hair go back to curly mode, which is its normal way. So I decided to do it today just for fun.
It's fun when Tom lets his hair down on a Friday, isn't it? All right, well, we do have a beautiful day in store for us today. So sunshine and mild temperatures. We have a system approaching through the overnight. It's not going to do anything to southern Ontario. Up towards the Muskokas, may see a bit of rain. And then our next system approaches Saturday overnight and into Sunday.
Go to the Weather Network.
Good morning. It is Friday. It is April the 11th.
Oh, I love Fridays.
And Tom's let his hair down today.
Yeah, I decided to let her just go curly today.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Once in a while, it's, normally I just come about today, I just let it go.
And it's so curly. It's like ringlety in the back.
It is curly.
It's a business in the front, putty in the back.
It always has been.
All right, well, what a day yesterday. We saw temperatures hit beautiful, above seasonal, daytime highs, and we're starting off mild this morning. We're sitting at 6 degrees through the city of Toronto, 7 through Hamilton, we're 2 through Kitchener, 2 through Barrie, 3 in Newmarket. Anytime they could, come up.
Oh, John is going to, he's going to change it.
Yeah, not a bad day today. It's actually probably going to feel better than it did yesterday.
Yes.
Yesterday, a lot of areas hit like 19, 20 degrees, but that wind gusting up to 80 kilometers an hour, it was pleasant to be outside, but you had to watch out for flying debris.
Yeah, and I've got to go out for lunch with 2 friends today. I mean, there's a patio where we're going.
Yeah.
So maybe you'll be able to sit outside.
Absolutely. With calm winds and those temperatures.
Nice.
I would. All right, well, last night was very pleasant. A lot of people were out and about I'll talk about the potential for some winter-like precipitation coming up. But first, here's Tom.
Hear what she said? Winter-like precipitation.
Tom, we're not supposed to condone skipping work. All right, today, a great day. We've got sunshine. Temperatures are going to be mild. System moves to the north of us for tonight. So areas, Barrie could see a little bit of light rain, but it's not going to hit southern Ontario. Saturday, awesome forecast. We're looking at temperatures that are going to be up into the mid-teens. Sunday is also going to be quite mild, but it's going to be quite wet. We're going to see a daytime high of 16. Monday, 13, rain still continuing, and then Monday overnight into Tuesday, that's when things get really quite chilly, and we are going to be seeing the potential for a bit of a rain-snow mix, some light snow throughout the day on Tuesday with those colder temperatures. A great day today. Temperatures into the mid-double digits. We are going to be seeing some sunshine. System to the north will skirt through cottage country tonight. You may see a few isolated showers. Behind that, high pressure moves in, so we are going to be seeing some sunshine for Saturday. But late Saturday night, this next system moves in, and we are going to be seeing a fairly wet day for Sunday. So tomorrow, great forecast. 14 to 17 degrees throughout the city of Toronto. And then for Monday, we're looking at 13.
This traffic.
Good morning. It is Friday. It's the 11th of April. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. It actually feels like spring. I'm not going to mention the fact that it could feel more like winter by next week.
You just mentioned it. You said you're not going to mention it, and then you keep on sticking it in. Just like it.
I know. And people are, I'm getting mixed reviews. I talk about it on Facebook. I talk about it on Twitter. People are like, you know what, Emily? You're actually kind of gentle the way that you describe it.
Why don't we just not mention it until Monday? We'll just leave it off.
Well,
Now,
because if people have big plans for Tuesday,
in the
they need to
long
know
range
that it's gonna
forecast,
snow.
just take Tuesday right out of the long range.
Yeah, but I don't think we can do that.
Can we?
I don't think so. I think our bosses will get mad.
Well,
We could try and see what happens.
let's try it and see what happens.
Okay, well, let's take a look at our current temperatures first.
Okay, 15. But it's going to feel nice.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It might be, with the loading of
would.
the sun, it may be very, very pleasant today.
Because yesterday we were forecasting daytime highs around 14, 15 degrees, and winds are got up to 20.
We were being very conservative, weren't we?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Those southerly winds, they can do a number. It was very windy yesterday, however. At Pearson, the peak wind gust was about 78 kilometers an hour. So you were lucky if you didn't get hit by debris.
I did.
You did, eh? You've had some bad luck this year.
Yeah, I have.
For the end of the weekend, but the beginning of the weekend looks amazing, and I'll talk about that in a moment. But first, Tom, what's going on the roads?
Well,
Beautiful day today. We are going to be seeing sunshine and temperatures into the double digits. By tonight, some areas around Cottage Country could see some light rain. Tomorrow, an awesome forecast. Temperatures will be warm, but by tomorrow night, we get into that warm sector and we are going to be seeing some rain moving in. Now, areas north of the city going to be seeing the heavier band of showers as it kind of stalls out, but the city is going to see rain Sunday and into Monday. Now, by Tuesday, temperatures are going to dramatically drop. Behind that cold front, the wraparound effect, we are going to be seeing much cooler air filtering in, and that is why we have the potential to see a bit of a rain-snow mixing, switching over to snow.
Emily?
As in tomorrow's forecast. Today looks good too. We are going to be seeing some sunshine, mild temperatures getting up into double digits, kind of mid-teen territory. By tonight, system moves into the north, gives us a bit of cloud cover. Areas around Cottage Country could see some rain. Saturday, an awesome day, but then by Sunday, this next system starts to creep in. The bulk of the moisture is going to be north of the city. We may see a little bit of break throughout the afternoon for Sunday, but 16 degrees, so relatively mild. 17 tomorrow, amazing forecast. Monday, overnight into Tuesday, behind the system, temperatures are going to drop dramatically, and that is why we are seeing the potential for a bit of a rain-snow mix and some light snow throughout the day on Tuesday. Well, if you loved our forecast yesterday, you are going to love our forecast today and into tomorrow. We're seeing sunshine and warm temperatures. Tomorrow through the city of Toronto, we're expecting a daytime high of 17 degrees and lots of sunshine. It will be amazing. Make sure you get out and enjoy it. It is officially spring, and we're talking about signs of spring. Well, yesterday I saw my first crocuses. No, they're not in my yard. They're in my neighbor's, so I hope they don't mind that I took this picture. I stole their crocus love. Buttercups are blooming through British Columbia. This is in through Vernon, BC. Oh, so beautiful. They've had spring for, I don't know, weeks now. Robins all over the yard. You know what that means. Grubs, signs of spring. And that leads me to today's edition of Top 5 Videos, Signs of Spring.
Here are your top 5 signs of spring. And along with the birds, love is in the air. And where there's love, well, you know what comes next. For more top 5 videos, log on to the video sections of theweathernetwork.com.
I think that has to be my favorite top 5 videos of all time. Awesome. Nice work, Chris Murphy. All right, I'm going to turn things over to Tommy as an update on your commute. Kind of, not really. No, it does warm up. Today's a great day. We're seeing temperatures into the mid-teens. By tomorrow, we're looking at the high teens. But by tomorrow night, this system is going to take a strong hold of southern Ontario. Areas north of the city seeing the heavier bands of rain along that warm front. It's going to continue throughout the day on Sunday. It will be wet. We are going to see wet conditions continue on Monday. And behind that cold front, that wraparound, those winds are going to be cold. We can thank this Arctic high. It is going to bring in cool temperatures to the point where we can actually see some mixing overnight and into Tuesday, and temperatures are going to stay really cool for the middle of next week. We're looking at 2 degrees for Tuesday, possibly some light snow, and Wednesday, sunshine. Thanks so much, Kevin. Yeah, they're under a state of emergency, worried that the flooding could be as bad as it was back in 2008.
Yeah, it's anywhere there's a river getting close to Lake Ontario, you're going to be in trouble. With the melt-off we've had, rivers are going to be extremely high, flooding potential there.
Now, through the city of Toronto yesterday, as Kevin was mentioning, we did see daytime highs that were well above our seasonal average. We should be around 10 for this time of year, and out without winter gear. Now, you may have to pull out the winter coat next week. I know it's probably not the news you wanted to hear getting into the weekend, but I've got good news for you for Saturday. Let's talk about that in a moment. First, here's Tom. Today, great day. Tomorrow, great day. Temperatures tomorrow expected to get up to 17 degrees for the city of Toronto. Tomorrow night, if you are heading out on the town, grab your umbrella. You will need it. Rain moving into the city. It's going to be a heavier band of moisture just to the north along that warm front. Cold front moves through on Monday. Temperatures cool down slightly. By Monday night, with that wraparound effect, those cold winds, we can take this Arctic high for that. We are going to be seeing temperatures dropping so dramatically that Monday overnight and into Tuesday, we could actually see a bit of rain snow mix. And then by Tuesday, we're looking at flurries throughout the GTA. So 3 degrees in Hamilton, could see some light snow.
Because you turn that corner and bang, that got the sun right in your face. Emily's got details about how long it'll last.
Forever? No, unfortunately not. Today, yes, we will see some sunshine, and tomorrow. But by tomorrow night, we've got a new system coming in. Sorry, this clicker doesn't work. I need a new one. Here we go. By Saturday night, rain comes in. It's going to be wet throughout the day on Sunday. It is going to stay wet throughout the day on Monday. But behind this cold front, temperatures really starting to cool down. Bit of a northerly flow. So overnight and into Tuesday, Monday overnight and into Tuesday, we could actually see a little bit of snow. I know, some mixing, and then throughout the day on Tuesday, only seeing a daytime high of 2 degrees, so light snow certainly in the forecast.
This weather's...
It's Friday.
Yoo-hoo!
It is the 11th of April. Thank you for joining us here on the Weather Network. We were talking about the potential for snow next week.
Yes, you were.
That's all I'm going to say. But yesterday, I mean, we saw daytime highs getting up to like 19 degrees throughout the area. It was stunning.
Yep.
We did see a cold front go through.
Yeah, it was
little bit of
pretty
rain.
great. Very little rain.
How many drops did you
We
get?
saw very little in Georgetown.
I thought it was 6.
Maybe 25.
All right, well, the rain did not much to us, but to Kevin in Belleville, rain certainly contributing to some flooding, which is pretty intense. A state of emergency where you are, Kevin. Thanks, Kevin. Such a tragic story that's happening there. People's homes, basements flooded out. Hopefully the sunshine for today and tomorrow will help those get out and sandbag and get themselves prepared for the river to crest, which is what it's expected to do on Sunday. Could be as bad as the flood of 2008. Fingers crossed it won't be. All right, we'll talk about the long range. We'll talk about the potential for snow next week in just a moment. But first, I've got good news about our weekend. All of that's coming up. But first, here's Tom. It looks great today. Sunshine, mild temperatures throughout southern Ontario. Tomorrow, an amazing forecast. We're seeing sunshine and temperatures getting up to about 17 degrees. By tomorrow night, this new system starts to move through the area. This is going to bring us some rainfall. Behind it, we're seeing more rain for Monday. By Tuesday, the cold winds that are coming in behind it with this high pressure, it's going to cool down our temperatures enough that we may see some snow. Now, we'll get there. Tomorrow, we're looking at 17 degrees. Gorgeous kickoff to the weekend. By Sunday, it will be wet. There's the trade-off. It's still going to be mild. Monday, 16 degrees through Hamilton, and Monday overnight into Tuesday is where temperatures are going to cool down dramatically, that we could see some mixing and then some lingering snow showers throughout the day on Tuesday. This was just the beginning. Northern Queensland has been bracing for days as the strongest cyclone in 3 years moves in. And Friday morning, people living along the north coast had to be moved out. Australian forecasters were calling winds up to 300 kilometers per hour. Rain and a spike in temperatures has put Belleville into emergency mode. The last time the city was hit with this kind of flooding was back in 2008. And officials there are saying this one could come close to that. Floodwater is already swamping areas just outside the city. Firefighters had to move one family out by raft yesterday after water trapped them inside their home. Water levels are expected to keep going up through the weekend and peak by Sunday. More rain is in the forecast, and we'll tell you about that throughout the hour. Boat is the only way to get around in Jones County, Mississippi, now that the Leaf River has crested. It peaked at an impressive 8 meters. Colorado State University is the first out of the gate with the forecast for this year's Atlantic hurricane season. If Colorado is right, it should be quiet, with 9 named storms, just 3 of them becoming hurricanes. El Nino is expected to keep a lid on the season. The National Hurricane Center in Miami releases its forecast closer to June 1st when the season starts. For the second time this week, a fire in New Jersey is affecting New Yorkers. Smoke from a fire in a wetland so thick, people in Staten Island are smelling it. Your Southern Ontario forecast is next. Well, we are going to see sunshine today and into tomorrow. Great news. But by tomorrow night, we do have a system moving through. This is going to bring us some rain through the GTA. It will continue to be wet throughout the day on Monday, and then temperatures behind this cold front are going to cool down dramatically. So dramatically that overnight and into Tuesday, we could actually see a bit of a rain-snow mix and then just straight flurries throughout the day on Tuesday. I know, winter is just not done with us just yet. But tomorrow looks amazing, 17 degrees. Still stays mild through Sunday and Monday, but Tuesday, that's where we see the dramatic.
And Emily's going to tell us just how warm we're going to get today. Suffice to say, you're probably going to be taking off some layers for the afternoon. What do you think, Emily?
I definitely think so. Temperatures are going to get warmer today. It's actually going to be a better day than yesterday because we're not going to see those winds that are gusting up to, 78 kilometers an hour, which is what they were doing at Pearson yesterday.
Yeah, things were getting sandblasted yesterday. All the sand around. Oh,
awful.
my gosh, it was hard to walk around. But, yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day.
It is, and tomorrow's even better. We are going to be seeing sunshine. Here's a look at the wind yesterday through Thornhill, and you can see debris flying everywhere. It doesn't help that they're near a construction site, so lots of garbage on the ground there. Temperatures today, as I was saying, are getting up into the teens. Tomorrow looks amazing, but I do have some bad news. It involves rain, and then it involves snow. I'll talk about that in just a moment. But first, Tom, you got any good news?
Well,
beautiful day today, beautiful day tomorrow. But by tomorrow night, if you're heading out, grab your rain jacket and your umbrella. You will need both. We've got rain moving into the area. This is going to stick around all day Sunday. We could see a bit of a break, but Monday, still going to be very damp. Temperatures are going to cool dramatically behind this front. We are going to be seeing the potential for some mixing overnight and into Tuesday. And temperatures are staying so cold on Tuesday that we may actually see some late flurries. 17 beautiful degrees tomorrow. Lots of sunshine. Sunday and Monday, wet but mild. Tuesday, there's that dramatic cool down. 2 degrees through Toronto, 3 through Hamilton. Beautiful day tomorrow in Hamilton. Sunday, Monday, and then it just gets worse from there on in.
I'm going to throw it back inside to the studio, Tom, with the traffic conditions, and Emily with the rest of the forecast.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Yeah, the winds were certainly the big story yesterday. Yes, our temperatures were well above our seasonal high. We should be around 10 for this time of year. But, I mean, the wind,
it was
up
crazy.
to 80.
I was a little worried about all the branches that are precariously hanging over Georgetown, specifically Georgetown, because we got nailed in the ice storm, and there's lots of trees with huge branches still hanging there that haven't totally let go.
Yeah.
And a few of them fell down yesterday, actually.
I believe they
Fire
would.
department was screaming around all over the place, so there must have been some issues.
Well, the winds were gusting up to 78 kilometers an hour through Rio. You saw some very high wind speeds. Now, temperatures today are not going to be as warm as they were yesterday, but the winds have died down. So even though we're going to be seeing temperatures in the teens, we're talking anywhere between 12 and 15 degrees throughout the lower Great Lakes, it is probably going to feel a little bit more pleasant than yesterday. Temperatures warming up significantly for the weekend, but that good news comes with some bad news. And I'll have all those details coming up. But first, Tom, do you have good news or bad news for us?
Of course I've got good news. I mean, what else do I give you? Good news every day. We try. No. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the highway lane. Emily's got details on the bad news.
And good news. I have good news too, Tom. Right, well, today is good news. We've got sunshine and warm temperatures. Tomorrow's even better. We're getting up to 17 with sunshine. Nice temperatures. Tomorrow night, that's when things get a little dicey. We do have some rain coming in with this new area of low pressure. It is going to be wet. It's going to be fairly gusty as well throughout the day on Sunday. Monday's also going to be damp but mild. Behind this cold front, unfortunately, overnight to Tuesday, our temperatures drop dramatically and we could see some mixing. Winter. I know. I thought we were finished with it, but we're not. We're actually going to see the potential for some light snow throughout the day on Tuesday as well because temperatures will remain that cold with that Arctic blast of air coming through the lower Great Lakes. Through much of the GTA. Today, the winds have eased, but our temperatures have cooled down. We're going to see a daytime high of 14 today. By this evening, cooling down to 11, and then we are going to continue to see the wet weather throughout the day on Sunday and even into Monday. Temperatures cool significantly behind the system, which means Monday overnight and into Tuesday. We may even see a little bit of mixing and temperatures staying cold enough for Tuesday that we could actually see some light snow in the forecast. So make sure you get out and you enjoy the beginning of the weekend because it is going to be stunning at 17 degrees. Well, enjoy today while we have it. We've got sunshine and warm temperatures. Tomorrow looks even better. It is going to be stunning, getting up to 17 degrees. Now, by tomorrow night, well, the story is going to change slightly. We have a new system approaching that is going to be bringing us some rain. It will continue throughout the day on Sunday and even into the day on Monday. And what's going to happen behind this system is that temperatures are going to cool down dramatically throughout the day on Monday and into Tuesday. So much so that Monday overnight and into Tuesday, we could very well see some mixing. And then on Tuesday, staying cold enough that we could actually just see a light dusting of snow. Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Friday. It's April the 11th. What are you doing?
I'm exercising.
You're practicing drinking on a patio, aren't you?
For the patio. Iced tea this afternoon.
Sure. Iced tea.
Iced tea.
What, are you new? Am I new? Are they new? We all know you better than that, Tom.
Might be iced tea.
Might not be.
Anyway, I'm just warming up.
Yeah.
Stretching it out.
It's going to be a great day today. I think that's Tom's point. We are going to be seeing lots of sunshine and temperatures at or above our seasonal average. Yesterday was a completely amazing day, but it was really windy.
It was crazy. I mean, dirt flying everywhere. That's Mother Nature's vacuum, I know, but she got a little crazy yesterday. There was just flying everywhere, branches and all kinds of dirt and leftover debris.
Yeah, it was. The wind was gusting close to 80 kilometers an hour, but we got up to about 19 degrees.
It was
in
nice.
many areas.
You know, it blew so hard it curled my hair.
Yep. Tom, you
I
let us hair
decided
down on the
to
Friday?
just let it go today.
I love it curly.
Just once in a while, I like to change it up a little bit.
Somebody actually, well, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you what somebody tweeted me.
I bet you they said something
Well,
derogatory.
they said something about Jack Frost in like a Christmas movie or something.
Jack Frost.
And I don't know. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
Well, Jack Frost. I know the movie.
Okay, well, yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I think he looks great.
Anyway, it's fun to do once in a while. Just messes everybody up.
It does, actually.
Yeah, it does.
Everybody's very surprised to see you. Everybody's got their sandbags out, and poor homeowners are dealing with flooded basements, backyards. It's not a good scenario. Kevin has actually been there all morning long. He's been reporting, talking about how homeowners have been really trying to get the sandbags out as quickly as possible. And stay with us throughout the day because we're going to continue to have updates on the situation there. Now, we'll talk about the long-range forecast. Your weekend is literally 50-50. And then next week, we may return to winter. If I say it with a smile, it doesn't count, right?
She's going to say it with a smile. Return to winter. Oh, that's nice. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's kind of a roller coaster these days. We've got a 50-50 weekend. See, look at Saturday. Amazing. Sunny, warm. We're looking at 17 degrees. Sunday, we stay mild, but it's going to be very wet. We've got a new system approaching. Staying wet for Monday, and then behind the system with the wraparound shift in the winds, we are going to see temperatures drop dramatically to the point where we could see some mixing through the overnight and then just straight snow, a light dusting for Tuesday. Well, today and tomorrow are going to be fantastic, but by tomorrow night, we do have some rain moving through the region with this area of low pressure. It's going to stay wet pretty much all day on Sunday. We could see a few breaks, but it's going to be kind of overcast and gloomy, but mild with that southerly flow. By Monday, we stay wet, and then overnight into Tuesday, temperatures are going to drop so significantly that we're going to be seeing some mixing Monday, overnight, and into Tuesday. And then on Tuesday, temperatures are going to be so cold that we may just stay in some snow showers throughout the day. We're only going to see a daytime high of 2 on Tuesday. But until then, it's relatively mild, 17 degrees, lots of sunshine tomorrow throughout the GTA.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Yeah, the situation in Belleville, not great, especially with more rain on the way, and I'm going to talk about that in a moment. We do have sun today and sun tomorrow. Tomorrow, our temperature is getting up to 17 degrees. That looks amazing. But tomorrow night, bring your umbrella if you're heading out because you will need it. We've got rain on the way, and this is going to stick around throughout the day on Sunday. Mild conditions with that warm sector. It's going to get a little gusty, not as windy as yesterday. And then throughout the day on Monday, temperatures will be dropping so significantly that overnight into Tuesday, we may actually see some mixing. And then throughout the day on Tuesday, temperatures possibly could stay cold enough that we could just see some straight snow. We're talking flurries. It's not going to be a heavy accumulation, but it is certainly going to feel more like, say, February than April. Until then, enjoy the mild air while we have it. 17 degrees tomorrow with some sunshine. All right, well, temperatures were lovely, say up towards Pearson and in through Hamilton at 19 degrees, but look at the island. Huge difference. 13.1. You can thank the lake breeze for that. And there is the potential for lake breeze today and into tomorrow as well. And that's what's going to make us feel possibly a little cooler the closer you are to the lake shore. Peterborough saw gusts of 76 kilometers an hour. Toronto in through Pearson, 78 kilometers an hour. Today is going to be a good day in terms of the winds. We have lots of sunshine in the forecast, and the winds have really started to ease. We do have a system that will be affecting us over the weekend. Tomorrow looks amazing. It's going to be Sunday into Monday when we see that wet weather return.
This weather.
I guess it depends on where you're sitting. If you can find yourself a little nook out of the wind, it might actually feel closer to, 18, 19 degrees. But yeah, we're going to see daytime highs into the mid-teens today, and tomorrow, wow, we've got a beautiful forecast in store. 14 for our daytime high today. Shine tomorrow morning, and the forecast looks fantastic. We're expected to see a daytime high of 17 degrees. Enjoy it while we have it, because 2 reasons. We've got rain on the way and colder temperatures. The rain will develop Saturday evening, continue through the overnight and all day Sunday. The winds are going to start to pick up. We'll see 16 degrees for Sunday. On Monday, we're looking at 13 degrees, so a little bit cooler. The real cool down is going to come Monday overnight and into Tuesday, and that is where we see the potential for a bit of a rain-snow mix. Temperatures are going to remain fairly chilly throughout the day on Tuesday, so we're only going to be seeing a daytime high of 3 degrees, and that gives us a good chance of seeing some light snow. So through Oshawa tomorrow, get out and enjoy that sunshine and the warmth. It's going to be mild for Sunday and Monday, but Tuesday really cooling down. It's going to be another little tiny taste of winter-like weather. Hi there, happy Friday. It is April the 11th. I'm Emily Vukovic. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. Temperatures yesterday were gorgeous. They were actually spectacular. We saw daytime highs get well above our seasonal average of 10, 11 degrees. We saw daytime highs closer to 19 and 20 degrees. The temperatures were lovely for those of us that don't have to deal with flooding. And I'm scoping out the scene for us, and we're going to check in with Kevin, talk about the sandbags. Kevin, what's the scene right now? Absolutely. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, temperatures are going to get up into the mid-teens today, and then tomorrow we're looking at 17 degrees. Some wet weather on the way, however, for Sunday and Monday, and temperatures cooling down by Tuesday.
Yes.
Well, with conditions as nice as they were yesterday, I decided to throw out signs of spring. What have you seen so far? Heard the frogs calling for the first time this year. Yep, Natalie, that's certainly a sign of spring. First ice cream of the year. Oh yeah, take a look of them enjoying it. Yummy. Yes, please. I'll take some ice cream. I saw 3 robins yesterday and 2 more today. Maybe it really is spring. Just kidding, it's always winter in Canada. Crocuses are a sure sign of spring. I saw some coming up in my garden. I was pretty happy about that. Very happy to be grilling steaks again. First sign of spring. Maybe you can grill some for us here at the Weather Network.